Hey guys, welcome to Podcast United. Welcome to another video. And Lionel Messi has announced that he will be leaving, that he wants to leave Barcelona, that he's decided that he wants to go. He wants to terminate his contract with Barcelona. He wants to part ways, leave the Camp Nou. And I don't know what to say, guys. I really don't know how to express what I'm feeling right now, because I'm very, very sad, and I don't know how to feel about Messi leaving Barcelona in this way, that it had to come to this. The news comes from Onda Cero, from Spain, from the journalist Alfredo Martinez, and he put in his Twitter very recently that Messi wants to leave, that Messi will not be going to the medical tests or to the training sessions anymore, and that the decision is final. There's going to be a emergency meeting with the board, and things don't look well. Messi wants to terminate his contract. He has 1 year remaining on his deal, and I don't see this I don't see this very likely that this is gonna go and end well. And I wanted to say that I have been in part of saying that maybe Messi should leave Barcelona, even before what happened against Bayern happened and everything that happened in the Champions League. I said that for separate reasons, because I think that we need to change the cycle, because I think that this current side that we have is not good enough to compete with Lionel Messi in the team, because Messi needs a different kind of Barcelona, a Barcelona that we don't have right now, and we don't have time. Messi doesn't have time to build, to wait for a rebuild of the squad. And I said that I thank Messi for everything that he's done, and I'm always going to be grateful of everything that he's done for Barcelona, the goals, the assists, the magical plays that he's given us, the magical moments. And Bartomeu should have resigned as Barcelona president. He should resign now. It shouldn't be latest tomorrow morning. Should be, I resign from being the Barcelona president, because Messi leaving on this way is a disgrace. That the greatest ever player in history, and that the greatest ever player in the history of football leaves his one and only club this way after being 29 years at Barcelona. He arrived as a 13-year-old. After 29 years in Barcelona, 17 years as a professional player, that he has to leave from the back door, it's an absolute disgrace. I know that you guys might be saying that, well, we've heard this already, this is not news, who believes that? It's only information, you cannot trust what people say all the time. And I get it. I honestly get it. But guys, please look at the evidence. It's not only that journalists are saying this, but Messi, when Avidal said what he said a couple months ago about players doing this and that, Messi within 1 hour came out and mentioned a response. Meaning that the players are aware of what's happening in social media. Their agents are aware of what's happening in social media. If there is something that they need to say, they will say it fairly quickly. And Messi, with all these rumors going on about his future, has not mentioned that they're false, that he's not considering, that he's going to be staying at Barcelona. No. And he's not said anything because he is considering leaving. And if he, right now, in a couple of hours, maybe by tomorrow, doesn't say that he wants to leave Barcelona, Like if he doesn't say that they're false rumors, then we know that it is true. Because I can believe it. Messi right now, Barcelona right now are not at a moment where we can compete at the highest possible level. We're not close to being at a point where we can compete at the highest possible level, and that's not fair. Not fair to Messi, and honestly, it doesn't help us having Messi, because Messi needs a team around him. Messi can be the difference between winning or tying a game, between tying or losing a game. But Messi's not gonna win you a season. He's not gonna win you trophies on his own, because he can't do that. No player can do that, and no player will ever be able to do that. We need to think about rebuilding this team from scratch. We have players where we can build a base upon. Dembélé, Ansu Fati, Riqui Puig, Frenkie de Jong. We have the players to build this team around. Now let's do that. We need to get inclusions. We need to buy new players. Let's do that. Let's start a rebuild. If it takes 2 to 3 seasons to do the rebuild, that we're not going to be maybe competing at the highest level possible, then that's fine. But we need to do this now. There's no time to waste. If Messi wants to go, let him go. And if he wants to terminate his contract, allow him to leave on a free. He has done so much for Barcelona that allow him to go on a free. He has scored over 600 goals for Barcelona. Over 600 goals. Allow him to go. Let him go. Please let him go in a good manner. That in the future we can have Messi come back to the Camp Nou. That he wants to return with us. Like the way that the Suarez, Umtiti, Rakitic and Bielsa has been dealt with, it's not the prettiest manner. And this is not anything against Koeman or anything, but it's not been the prettiest manner. Especially from the board. But there's a difference between Suarez and everyone else that I mentioned than Messi, than Busquets, than Piqué. They are players that have been here forever. That have been in this team for over a decade. Messi, over 15 years of his career, has been at Barcelona in the professional team, in the first team. Things need to change. Bartomeu should go, but if he's not going to go, let Messi go. I know that you don't want to be remembered as the coach, as the president that let Messi go, but you're already going to be remembered as one of the worst presidents for all the absolute beatings that we have received year after year after year. You're going to be remembered for the 4-0 in Paris, the 3-0 in Turin, the 3-0 in Roma, the 4-0 in Anfield, the 8-2 in Lisbon. We are going to remember that. So don't make matters worse. And if you're not going to go, let Messi go whatever he wants. As long as it's not to Real Madrid, he's free to go whatever he wants. If we could receive some money, that would be great. But if he wants to go on a free, that's also perfectly fine. That you were not able to manage the money of the club appropriately with how much money we produce a season, it's not Messi's fault. When you renew Jordi Alba with 30 years old on a 5-year contract, that's not Messi's fault. When you have an average team, that I think the average of the squad is, I believe, 27 years old of the first team, that is not Messi's fault. Messi has some faults that I think that he doesn't allow coaches to do the work that they need to do, that he maybe does things that are not of my liking here or there, but this by no means is Messi's fault. And if he wants to go, let him go. Please. Let him leave on a high note. That's all that we can ask for right now. Like, if Messi stays for one more season, and if he really is gonna, if you're gonna piss him off more than he is, let's say that you have Messi to stay one more season, that you force him to stay. The guarantee that he's going to want to renew with the next board slims. It thinners. It's gonna be difficult. And it's honestly not the way. If Messi thinks that we're not able to compete, I agree with him because we're not able to compete. Right now, this team cannot beat a Bayern, cannot beat a Liverpool. And it's not because we don't have the players to do so, because we have a fantastic squad. By names alone, we have a team better than Liverpool, better than Bayern. Probably we have one of the best teams in the world, names-wise. But the mentality is wrong. The mentality of this team is wrong. And if you want to know the difference that mentality does, look at Bayern before Flick and after Flick. Look at the difference in intensity. Look at the difference in concentration. Why? Because the mentality changed. The players didn't get fitter. The players didn't get technically better. Tactically even, it's not a great difference because they're playing pretty much the same thing that they were playing on the Niko Kovac. What was the difference? The mentality. What is the outstanding thing out of that Liverpool team that won how many games at the beginning of the season without losing or even tying? The mentality. What is being the greatest asset of the Guardiola teams? That they want to be better than everyone else. That they want to roll over everyone else. And that you do it not with your technique, not with your physicality, but with your mentality, with your intensity. Because everything else comes along and falls under your mentality. The mentality of this team has weakened because we have some players right now that have won so much that they've gotten used to winning, and they want to win by playing less, by playing with less intensity, by giving less effort. And it is a normal thing of human life that once you get used to working hard and you do it over so much time, you want to work less and less and less, especially when your legs start giving up on you. But things need to change. We're Barcelona. Things need to change. We have to change the players. And we should have done this back in 2017. So we need to realize that things need to change now. We don't have time to waste. Let's change things around. If Messi wants to go, I say it here right now. Messi, thank you for everything that you've done. I appreciate it. And I don't blame you if you want to go. As long as you don't go to Real Madrid, please go wherever you want. You want to go to PSG to play with Neymar? I don't think that's the best destination, but sure, go ahead. I don't think that's the best destination for you. You think that you could do better than that? I think Inter would be better because you would have, again, the competition with Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think that would elevate the level of the league. Going to Manchester City with Guardiola maybe could be a possibility, but things need to change. Right now, I am very sad, and if, like I mentioned, if we don't hear anything from Messi or from the environment of Messi that the rumors are false, then we know that pretty much are true. Staying silent is pretty much the same thing as saying that it is true. But anyways, guys, leave me your opinions about this topic in the comment section below. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next one. Blaugranas.